At this point, what genre of music do you consider yourself?
Hip hop and rap, rap, melodic hip hop, I guess, somewhere in there.
Now, when it comes to this genre of music, what is your opinion of ad-libs in a song?
I think they can help a song. They're very important. Sometimes they're not necessary, but they're also very important. They will build a song. They'll fill up some of that space. But also, not using ad libs leaves space, and space is also important on the song.
Now, for you and your music, do you have a strategy when it comes to implementing ad-libs throughout it?
Nah, not really. I just be doing shit. I just go with what feels right, or if somebody around me that I work with is like, I feel like you should put an ad lib right there. Right? You know what I mean? It just depends.
And speaking of that go with the flow feeling, because of that mindset there, if there was a circle chart of 100%, what percentage would you say music of yours, whether it's been released or unreleased, has ad-libs versus no ad-libs?
Talking about like a pie chart. I'd say
Yes.
40% has ad libs, 60% doesn't.
When it comes to this 40% of implementation of ad-libs for you, do you have a signature ad-lib by any chance? A main ad-lib you're known for at this point?
I feel like I do.
And care to demonstrate that?
It's a water drop. Let me see if I can do it. I got my grills in. Let's try. Hold on, I'm laughing. Hold on, let me take a drink. Damn. Hold on.
Take
See,
your
I
time.
sit at the microphone and do this. Damn. I did it a few times, but they quiet. Let me try. There we go.
Now, when it comes to this ad-lib, what is the meaning behind it when you implement it?
Multiple meanings. It just depends. I could be splashing on you, could be dripping on you, could be pulling my cup up, I could be dropping a tear. You know what I mean? I could be jumping in that water. I could be jumping out the water and letting it fall off me and drying off. You never know. But that water, it's always moving. You feel me? When it's moving, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Now, were you the first recording artist to ever do this ad-lib?
Damn, I actually might be.
Are we claiming that here today?
Yeah, I'm finna Soldier Boy it. I'm the first one to do the water drop. You know what I'm saying?
Now, when it comes to this ad-lib, do you remember how it all started for you? Maybe the first song you implemented it on, or?
No, I just did it one time. And I was like, that was hard. All my partners like, that was live. And then I just kept doing it.
And what's been the response to this ad-lib?
This is a water drop. You know what I'm saying?
But don't know if fans like try
try
to say it when they see you or try to do it when they see you, or maybe they just drop that emoji in comments on social media when you post.
You know what? The response from the fans isn't too heavy. Maybe I need to turn the volume up on it a little bit.
Now, when it comes to collaborating with other recording artists, which you've done with your discography, have you ever added your ad-libs to another artist's verse on the same song? And not just like introducing yourself like you're about to be on the song, but have you ever had your ad-libs sprinkled throughout another's verse on the song?
Not just the water dropping specifically, but just ad libs?
Yes.
Yes.
And how does that work?
Me and Peso Peso did that.
Do you voluntarily do that? Does he ask you to do that?
No,
How
we
does
were
something
sitting
like
in the
that?
booth at the same time, and we were on the same microphone, and we were doing ad libs and shit. And he would do ad libs, and I would do ad libs. And when he ad libbed on some of mine, I ad libbed on some of his. From what I remember, I might be wrong. It might have been with somebody else, but from what I understand, it was with Peso Peso. And yeah, we did. He did ad libs on my track. I did ad libs on his. You know.
And that
natural.
that collaboration with Peso Peso, has that seen the light of day? Has that been
Yes.
released?
Yes, it's on his album.
Do you recall the title to it by any chance, just in
The
case?
song is called Back and Forth. Yes, with me and Peso Peso. It's on
Just
his
in
album.
case those in the
The
audience
album
want to go
cover
check
is a
that.
jar of salsa.
Very fitting with your ad lib there, right? As a possibility on the meaning. But what are your thoughts on songs? Slight twist here. With another artist's ad libs, but no hook or verse from them on that song. It's just their ad libs sprinkled throughout the track.
I'm not opposed to it. Whatever makes sense.
Have you ever been requested this on your own? Like, has someone ever come up to you and say, hey, we want that raindrop ad lib, or we want you to ad lib this, but we don't want a verse or hook from you. We just want your energy and your vibe and maybe your signature,
No.
your tone on this track.
No, I haven't had anybody ask me that yet. I've worked with other artists though, besides Peso Peso, who I've asked them to put their ad-libs on my track.
And no hook or verse from them.
Yeah, no.
Now, has anyone ever felt some type of way over that request? Like, you don't want a hook, a verse from me, you just want my ad libs?
No, I don't believe so. Not at least from what they've told me. You know what I mean?
And you wouldn't be opposed to that in the future, it sounds like, if someone had that same request for you on their music. They just wanted your ad libs on a song of theirs.
No, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Not at all.
Just curious there. Ask you a variety of questions here, just on the subject of ad libs. Anything else on that before we depart to another subject matter here?
On the subject of ad-libs, have fun with them. Have fun with them.